can get your face blown and the case gone. My goons.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets.
And it is me, Mr. McGee, a.k.a. Boopy, a.k.a. Born Rich, man. We are in the building.
You better know it.
And we got a special guest today, man. We got the man, the legend.
Yes.
This man is a father. You know what I'm saying? A husband. Don't know if he married yet, but we still gonna call him a husband.
Yes.
Him
12 years married.
There you
October.
go. Married, man. The chairman of the trenches.
Keep going.
Dodge City's own.
No.
Nashville's own.
Keep going.
We got our brother, Mr. Godbody himself, Hambino, in the building, man.
For sure. All love, all
How
love.
you feeling? How you feeling, brother?
I feel good to be amongst this kind of energy here, man.
Hell yeah. That's what this is, baby.
And we glad to have you too, man. We know you've been doing a lot of things for the city, a lot of real good things for the city, man. And
yes.
we just want to make sure there's no way that we can have the brand new platform and not have you, man. You used to come sit on the brown couch with me, man. Out north, man.
Yes.
So I had to open the doors, open the platform up, let you get your message
Always.
out. I guess why I want to start Hambino is early, man, childhood Hambino. I met you Royal Hills days, man.
Damn.
What was childhood like for Hambino, man?
You know, it was the struggle of the black child trying to become a black man, black boy trying to become a black man, you know.
What was you at, North Nashville?
Yeah, no, born and
All
raised
the
in
time,
Dodge
yeah,
City.
for sure.
Then my uncle was a kingpin, moved my granny out the projects.
Like
my niggas
suppose.
thought with guns, never with logic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So when he bought her that house over in Kings Lane area,
Yeah.
me and my mama ended up migrating over there with my grandmama.
For
That's
sure.
how I came in Royal Hills. That's my family over there too. That's my hood
For
too.
sure.
Yeah, because that's why I remember him from.
I'm gonna go how I remember you.
All right.
So back in the days, and this got to show our age. We was adults though, but I was just having a conversation with my homie right here. Was that we was at CCA together, and I was in the back. I was in the I used to go to the hole, so I always was in the back. And used to have rap books. Used to always have the Swords, Double XL, Vibe books. I remember used to have that. They used to call me Rock City.
Okay, yeah.
So I used to always be back there, and I remember that's how I met you, cause you was back there. Sean Gotti was back there. I want to say.
I talking about 2003.
Yeah, we was back in CCA.
Locked up for murder.
I remember that, and I told him, I was telling him the transformation of what I see, because we was in there together. You know what I'm saying? Even though that we didn't have conversations like that, but we was in there fighting the same struggle. I was in there for drug charges. So your group mate, Goat, that's my nigga. What's up, Goat? That's my nigga.
Yeah.
A lot of your people that you fuck with, they know me. I fuck with them tough. So I saw the ham that come in that was charged for the murder and stuff like that. Let me ask you a question. When you was in there and you was going through that right there, because y'all guys was already rapping. Y'all already had a CD out. I remember that. When y'all signed to Kwani?
Yeah.
So y'all fucking with Kwani at this time when you came in. So at that time, from then to now, the transition. That's what I like right there. From being, for sure. Being in those type of situations, I tell my dog this all the time. I was always in and out of getting indicted and telling on me on drugs and shit. But when I was in there, I didn't even learn my lesson at that time. When I was in there, I was doing your David. I was just trying to hurry up and get home to sell more drugs. But on down the line, though, I started making the transition. Seeing guys like you is what motivate people who was incarcerated with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I get a bunch of phone calls with people I don't even remember, bro.
Yeah.
But they be like, hey, man, I see you from back then to now. A lot of us ain't even there no more. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I tell you that. I give you my flowers.
It is amazing. I do want to ask you about that, because you said you was locked up for murder. I guess I want to ask you, how many years were you facing?
Yeah.
51.
51 years for murder.
That didn't change me though. That made me worse.
Yeah.
Like I really get out and goddamn it, be more of a fool.
For sure.
Let me ask you this. So when you was in there, did you see yourself getting out? Did you always know you was getting out, or did you was just like, damn, I'm finna have to lay down and do these 51?
Hey man, Sean Gotti is my witness, and whoever else was in there is my witness, but Sean Gotti, because he was my seller.
Yeah.
I would tell him, bro, we finna beat this shit. I ain't seen no other kind of way.
Yeah.
I always look at, even in my ignorant days, I always look at the positive side, so I put that energy on being not guilty.
For sure.
Because if I get found guilty, then I can just deal with that shit. But I ain't finna go into my trial negative and without hope. And then plus what a lot of people don't know, they actually locked me up. That murder, I ain't had nothing to do with that murder. Or didn't know nothing about that murder. They would just want to get me off the street so bad. That was their opportunity
Planted it
to
on
use
you.
it on me. Yeah,
That's crazy. And see, I made a mistake. I was on the other side with Lil Hub. I was next door to Lil Hub.
Okay.
So me and Lil Hub was in the same thing because I had I ran from ORC.
Free Hub.
Yeah, Free Hub. I ran from ORC. So when you run from ORC to go back to, when you go back on compound, I got to go to the hole.
Yeah.
So I had to go to the hole. So y'all was on the other side, U-turn. All y'all was on the other side. Then we was on the other side. But when I used to come in, I still remember, hey man, ask Ham, can I see his double XL? You know what I'm saying? I remember all that.
So let me ask you this, Ham. All right, so now you get out, right? You beat it. What was your mentality when you got out? Was you on some shit like I'm never going back, or was you still, as you would say, ignorant when you got out?
But before you
beat it?
answer that, how long did you do before you got out?
good
Before
question.
when you got charged with the murder that you didn't do, how long did you have to fight before you came home?
18 months.
Okay.
We went to trial. And when the trial started, my lawyer tried to get me to separate my case from my brother, who was known as Tap Rat. He known as King Dave today because he made that transition, you feel me?
Okay.
But they wanted me to separate my case from him because the witness said the person I was had on the full mask, and she said she couldn't see nothing but the eyes, and Glenn Cliff represented me.
Okay.
And he put on the car, she said I had a hat on, a ski mask up under that, a ski mask over my face, and all she seen was the ass. And he asked how long, he put the clock on, she said for 15 seconds. So that right there, you know what I'm saying, a fully masked person, and she seen that ass for 15 seconds and said it was me.
So you went to trial.
Impossible.
You went to trial and beat this.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then they said that David, Tet Rat David, didn't have no mask on, so it was good for me to separate my case for him because I can beat mine easy because they saying
Exactly.
they see his face. But I told my lawyer, I said, but shit, that'll be like me leaving him on a hot dog stand.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to
that's
trial with him.
Yeah.
So I went to trial with my boy.
Cause for sure, she's 15 seconds. You can't identify somebody. My head, like, you know what I'm saying?
It make no sense.
It don't make no sense. I'm going to trial with you.
The detectives coerced her into, like, cause they seen him in a lineup before and then said, but they kind of like made her,
number
you know what I'm
5.
saying? Yeah.
You got to pick number 5.
I got you. So, I mean, the question I asked you before, man. So you do 18 months, you get out, you come home. Is Hambino making that transition, or is Hambino still out here running wild, being ignorant?
Nah, man, I was going through that. God had me in that fire, man. You know how, like, before gold become gold, it's a metal and it has dross on it. Dross is waste material. So they got to put the metal in the fire. Yeah. In the process of the metal becoming burned in that fire, it becomes pure gold. So I had to go through that process of my hell, you know what I'm saying, my fire, so I can become a refined person because I was with the bullshit.
Man, I'm going to tell you, in that damn process, you made a lot of bodies. Hey, goddamn it, hey, let me tell you something. I'm sorry, man, let me tell you something. That is a classic.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fact. We did our top 10. We did our top 10 songs of Nashville, and we had songs in there like All Right by Quanti Cash, Cool Daddy Fresh, It's All True, Young Buck, Let Me In, and we put a lot of bodies in there. A lot of
bodies got to go in there because I still remember that time where I got to see, and not you guys performing either, I got to see it just live in the club. In several different clubs, right? Yeah. So just seeing the energy, because that's what we basing it off too. We basing it off of how long did that record last, and to this day, that record can get played.
It get played more than any other old record.
Exactly.
Let me ask you this about the music.
That's a good one.
Let me ask you this about the music. Now, how did you start? How did you get into music? What you was writing during your 18 months? How did you start writing music?
You know, my teachers used to send my raps home from middle school to my mama.
Okay. Well, why? She said that was vulgar, too much cussing?
I don't even remember what I was writing on there, but I know it was some bullshit though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in the 90s, you know, me and Young Buck, all of us, we used to be on 12th Avenue, rapping for the old gangsters on 12th and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we were young niggas and shit. So we been doing rap shit.
Yeah. And so you just went, but when you wanted to take it serious, like how did that click tight come together with, like, I'm finna take this shit serious and we finna really put our record out. Like, we finna really try to do this. Like, when did you make that decision, though?
I don't even think it's a decision I ever made. It was just like, we ended up, like, people were scared to fuck with us because we were from Dodge City.
For sure.
With the rap shit. Yeah, and the only motherfucker who wasn't scared to fuck with us was them bottom boys.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
know they gangsters
shout out
too.
to Quan. Yeah, shout out to Quan.
I ain't saying nobody else ain't gangster, but at that time,
I know what you're saying.
Then
for
nobody
sure.
want to fuck with
Yeah,
us.
they took a chance.
Yeah,
they took a chance when nobody else
So
would.
Cash, the one had the vision and in the mission of the rap shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as being serious about it and being on code with this shit, Quan was he the one pulled us in, and in the process of him pulling us in, it's damn near like he running a daycare. Just to be honest, reflecting on it, cause we still out there with the bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm more gravitated towards Quanta than Goat is. It's all love and respect from both of us. Just Goat was still with the bullshit. Like, wasn't taking the rap shit serious. But me seeing how Quanta was operating, I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking with that right there.
Yeah.
And then I'm the type of motherfucker, when I fuck with somebody, I automatically give them my all as far as loyalty and shit like that. Because Goat ended up catching his murder case first.
I was telling him, Goat, I remember Goat caught a charge. And I want to say a lot of people at that time associated with Dodge City was, like you said, a lot of people was like, I don't know, but Quanti took that chance. And
Man,
that's huge.
Like, no, let's be real in this studio,
Talk
man.
to me.
I thought Dodge City niggas was robbers, man. You didn't go to Dodge City, they will rob you over there.
My auntie grew up in Dodge City.
I tell you, coming from where I'm from, bro, I didn't go over there.
No.
I always thought, man, you go over there, bro, they gonna rob you.
It was always understood about Dodge City, but it was always just understood about be careful. You know what I'm saying? Like be careful, don't go over there. Because my auntie stayed over in Dodge City for over 35 years, before, you know what I'm saying? And as she lived over, I remember coming over there, spending the night before the precinct. Before the precinct was up over there. And Dodge City is the reason, like, y'all got to go outside, get beat up, fight, whatever, but y'all got to go outside because y'all going to always come over here. So as we get older, Dodge City was very, it always been like that. So it was be careful. Don't be fuck with them girls over there. Them niggas don't be playing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. So that environment right there that you grew up in is that kind of what pushed you to just go hard already into like seeing this. I grew up like this. I done been in this situation where I beat a murder. Then, like you said, when you came home after 18 months, because some people get straight after 18 months for even fighting a murder. Coming home after a murder and still saying and still kind of thugging a little bit. Like, did you even think that this Ham would be right here where you at now? From coming from, I beat a murder. Because some niggas be murdering, be like, nigga, I beat a murder. Fuck that shit.
Nah, I definitely didn't see who I am today. But first of all, the police name coming to view apartments, Dodge City Projects. The TV show Gunsmoke.
Okay.
It's a lot of shootouts, and Matt Dillon them lived in Dodge City. So they named Dodge City Projects Dodge City.
That's history.
And as far as people being scared to come over there, you know what I'm saying? It was some real OGs to come over there, you know what I'm saying? But see, me, even though me being from Dodge City, I ain't never been cool and comfortable going in nobody else's neighborhood, though.
That's me. Yeah. That's me.
I don't give a damn, you know what I'm saying? I was disrespectful as hell, didn't give a fuck about how gangster they was and none of that, but it was a respect level I had,
exactly.
and I was uncomfortable or spooked enough not to want to hang in nobody else's hood.
Exactly. That's how I was.
If I come in your hood, I want to come over there for a reason and get the hell on about it.
That's it. That's it.
Now, speaking of Dodge City, I see you with the shit that you doing now. I see you, especially on your social media, you still spend a lot of time in Dodge City. You make sure you go back and reach out to Dodge City. Like, what makes you do that? Because some people can just be like, man, I done changed my life. I got a family now. I can say fuck the hood.
Yeah.
But you go back. Sure. What makes you want to go back and reach out to the young people in the hood like that?
That's my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been over there since the 70s.
The roots. My roots right here.
I'll be 44 years old this year.
Yeah.
So that's my family over there for real. You know what I'm saying? Whether we see each other every day, talk to each other every day, that's my real family, and that's my most comfortable dwelling place.
Yeah.
If I ever want to hang somewhere and chill, you know what I'm saying?
You at home. Now, I like it, man. I seen you do the crate challenge over there, man. I just seen a picture with you with the brothers that was strapped. You made sure they came over there and spoke to the people.
Hampton Gun Club. Shout out to them brothers right there.
Yeah, for sure. I seen that. Now, speaking of Dodge City now, Phil Williams, Channel 5 News, man. First and foremost, I want to say rest in peace to brother Cleveland, man.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? But it kind of went viral in the city where this white man, Phil Williams, he was pretty much fucking with you and your organization, Gideon's Army. They was putting a bad name, putting a lot of smut on your name, a lot of smut on the organization's name, man. I guess take me through that, man. What caught his attention, and what did you think when you found out about this investigation or whatever the fuck he had going on?
I mean, I knew once I signed up to carry myself as a black god.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the COINTELPRO, they got a program called the feds got a program called the COINTELPRO.
Okay.
And J. Edgar Hoover put in there the fear of the black messiah.
Yeah.
So anytime it's a black man in the midst of his community and he got the influence and the power, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to turn a nigga into a god, he becomes a threat to the system.
Yeah.
Because a white man heaven is a black man hell, and a black man heaven is a white man demise.
Okay.
So they feel the rise of our people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as far as Phil Williams go, he just doing his job. He was just a sender, a send out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
for sure.
The city started talking about giving us $1 million, and once she heard about that right there, then they had to try to, like when you say smut on my name, he can put one post up on the news that said Hambino did this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To put smut on my name. So it wasn't no smut, because the way I move in a way where I can stand on whatever move I make. If you run me on the news or anything.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it's like a attack. That Phil Williams situation is an attack from the system on us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's some shit I can speak on that'll blow the city mind, especially when it's come to Lil Cleveland, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when they showed, like, he had a news special showing Lil Cleveland running with an assault rifle.
I saw that.
I'm gonna tell you how crazy it is. We almost a year no violence. If you know Dodge City, you know what I'm saying? Dodge City don't never kill each other over there. So it's a safe community for the community members.
Yeah.
It's always outside situations
Outsiders.
come over there and shit go down, you feel me? So we over there cooking out. It's 2 dudes walking down the street with red bandanas on. Now, as a city, you know, in the history of a city, ain't no niggas finna come in Dodge City with no red bandanas on.
for sure.
We listen. We got people that's bloods, that's our family and our loved ones that come over there.
It's no
You
disrespect.
know what I'm saying?
We just, the
But
code.
it's just the politics of the street. Like, we gonna respect other people's neighborhoods. It's just a respect thing. You ain't coming over there with no red bandana on.
Okay.
So with that being said, 2 people walking through the projects with red bandanas on from Indiana.
Yeah, sent for. Like you
It
can
don't even
tell
make
that.
sense.
Yeah, it don't.
Plants. Those are plants that are placed.
I'm talking about walk past everybody, stop right there, come back up,
Tony, I dare you.
pull out guns. When they, look, they showed you the video of Cleveland running, right?
yeah.
Why they ain't showed the whole video of everything that happened? Look, they come over there, pull out guns, people rush them, grab their guns, right? They shooting. You know what I'm saying? One of them gets shot. I grab one of them. You know what I'm saying? Grabbed his ass, drug him in the grass. I'm on top of his ass like I'm the police, you hear me? Motherfucker,
for
you
sure.
ain't finna move. I got this motherfucker pinned down, you hear me?
Yeah.
Cleveland run over there by me. I don't see no gun on him or nothing. I just tell Cleveland, move around, bro. I got this right here, you feel me?
Yeah.
And some kind of way, 2 dudes pull up and walk over there towards me like, man, can we just get our homie? You know what I'm saying? I got up off him, but I'm looking at him like, just in case, I'm thinking they might shoot me or something. But I'm looking at them, but they grab their homie and they pull off, right? A little girl got shot in the foot over there.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And then the dude them got shot too. They went to the hospital too. They made them the victim.
Yeah, because I didn't even really hear them speak on.
Listen, man, I got a letter from
Yeah, I didn't
NDHA.
even-
They got the video showing me grab the nigga out the street, drag him out the motherfucking street.
Yeah.
All that shit thanking me for my heroic actions.
Yeah.
I got Commander Grave, you know what I'm saying, in my contacts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hit Commander Graves up. I'm like, hey, man, I'm just letting you know right now, done been a shooting over here. Dodge City ain't got shit to do with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the record. You hear me?
Yeah.
So when they ran it, you don't get none of that information.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And then they got Cleveland on there running with a gun. First of all, Cleveland was never no violence interrupter. He a community influence and done a hell of a job, an unmatched job. Because if you know anything about interrupting violence, you need brothers from in that community that the little young niggas gonna listen to. You feel me?
Because I can't. I always say this. I love this topic right here.
Hold on. Just watch
Yeah,
this.
go.
So look, this is what they don't tell you about Cleveland. why they ain't lock him up? Because Cleveland ain't no felon. He can have a gun.
And they saw the whole video.
That's a heroic move.
Yeah.
If somebody's shooting, he run and get a gun and run to the shooting to save his motherfucking people.
No, I hate to use this analogy, but it's kind of like the Waffle House shooter. You feel me?
Yeah,
It's a
for
hero
sure.
like that. Like if you
Yeah.
come and bring violence and I get on you and take the gun, or I pull out my own gun and stop the violence, then you should be looked at as a hero.
My first 6 months doing violence interruption, once they see it kick off, murder detective show up at my homegirl house, questioning her about old murder, saying she drove me to an old murder. So I had to pull my people up, let them know, well, look, they see what I'm doing, so they finna try to do whatever
the
to
devil
snatch my ass on about the streets, you hear me? Because they already done put a fake murder on me, so it wouldn't surprise me if they do it again, especially when you get informants that'll get up there and lie and all that, but I'm ready for all that smoke right there.
And plus you got people, like you just said, you got people that's inside of the community that look up to you guys, that's going to listen to you guys, so that's an influence.
Yeah,
a lot of
man.
people get scared of people that got big influence like that. That's why you say they plant plants in areas for us to react.
Like he said, man, J. Edgar Hoover did say that, man. He said, listen,
Feel
man,
the
we
black
cannot
Messiah.
have the rise of a black Messiah. We
Yeah,
cannot have
this is what
another.
Martin-
Not saying that I'm him, but if I represent that kind of energy,
Yeah.
they gonna come for it. Like Phil Williams, man, like he ain't. I appreciate that advertisement, man.
Yeah, for sure.
He a small time devil. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So like that right there, like he a small time devil. He ain't even ready to go to, you know.
Did that stop?
ready for this.
You said you had $1 million. They was trying to give you $1 million.
Give our organization
$1 million.
The founder is Rashida Fatuga.
Shout out to
Yeah.
shout out to her for real, man. Powerful
She a
sister,
soldier.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
so
do.
did Phil Williams stop since he had tried to put the smut on your name and stuff like that? Did that slow anything down for you?
I mean, you know, people that's a war tool. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
most
saying?
definitely.
They use their media, so people gonna have questions and stuff like that. Then they had my brother Hub on the news showing when I went, and they had the SWAT team out there.
And you called him out. You called him out. Yeah, you
all
called
that
him out
shit.
the house.
And he ran that on the news and said, Hambino Godbody didn't help the police get escorted. How the fuck I'm gonna help the police? They got guns, vests, badges, bagged up by the military. And I'm an unarmed motherfucker. You want me to help?
But you was saying, bro, come on, come
I
on,
went
man.
and got my
Let them do
brother,
their
man.
job. Let
And
them do
then-
their job, bro.
And then I'm gonna tell you how fucked up they did. They ran him on the news, right? They had an individual shooting an assault rifle and said, this is another member of Gideon's army. Hambino hangs around these gangsters and these criminals.
Oh, man.
But look, this is what they ain't telling you though. See, he put the half-ass stories on there. It's ring camera showing two people coming up from the 24th Street to the fence of Dodge City shooting inside the projects. The person they said the hub was got the shooting back.
Yeah.
Mind you, the video, if you pull the video up, you can't see who that is shooting back, who they said was the hub, right? But they was defending the community. They didn't shoot first.
Yeah.
Some people over there, and it was kids outside.
They came up.
It was kids outside. If that person they said was Lil Hub didn't shoot, they would have kept shooting and eventually
Probably would have hit a child.
Yeah, so by that person they said Lil Hub was shot back, they took off running, got back in the car and left, right? Yeah. Now, so Lil Hub locked up, he got 48 months behind that situation. Guess what he got charged with?
What's that?
Ammunition. Because they found rounds on the ground, picked the rounds up, right? If he was in the wrong, he could have got charged with reckless endangerment.
Most definitely.
All kind of other charges.
It seemed like
but
they
the
just
federal
messed up the
judge in
stick.
court said if he was not a felon, he would not be arrested right now because he did not do anything wrong. He stood his ground.
Man.
So they just
But we
charged him
could,
with the ammunition.
and we didn't want to take the chance of going to trial with this crooked ass system when we can just take 48 months upside the head, go in there and get himself all the way, you know what I mean, lined up and ready to come out here and take care of his babies and his family.
Yeah, that's
free
what's
hug.
up. Free hug, man. You already know where free
Man,
hug,
that shit Phil Williams come with, man. You know, I ain't even expecting nobody else to sympathize for me or to understand anything. I gotta be ready. You know what I'm saying? I know. It's like it's war out here, right?
It most definitely is.
And we on the battlefield, but our battlefield got spas, got lounges, got playgrounds and shit on it. So they try to make it seem like it ain't no battlefield, but it's a real battlefield. You know what I'm saying? They out here miseducating our children. They out here feeding us poisonous food in our community. They out here incarcerating us at a large number. You know what I mean? Unfairly, unjustly. You know what I mean? So it's a real war. So right now I'm in war mode.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot of people get over sentenced. Like you said, it's a war because they do over sentence They do plant plants in neighborhoods. They do really not give a damn about us. Yeah. Also, I always just try to tell a lot of us, because I seen something else that I seen you do. You was in a store one time. Something happened where you was in the store and you was letting the store owner don't put his hands on a female. He was like, hey man, don't put your hands on a female. If you got a problem with her, just tell them to leave. You ain't got to do that.
That particular store, the community was having an issue with them a lot of them times, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm about to ask you.
That female happened to be a white woman.
Okay. Okay.
See,
I didn't know that.
Something that we didn't know.
You know what I'm saying? It happened to be a white woman.
Okay.
But you know, our people done got hit upside the head by them same owners too.
Yeah.
So you know, we took it upon us to just go up there and let them know, man, look. Yeah. Y'all ain't finna be doing our people like that.
Yeah, I had to do that. We did that at Paul's Market, man. I did that. Shout out to the Brothers Round Table. I even thank the new...
That's where we was at, Paul's Market.
Yeah, the new Black Panther Party. Shit, I was on the news for Paul's Market. They did some bullshit to me. But yeah, man, let's talk about that, bro. Let's talk about, what do you think about... I guess we'll call them outsiders, coming into our community, selling us poison for the most part, but then disrespecting our women and children.
Disrespecting us too.
Yeah. Like what can we do as a people to rectify that?
We got to unify, you know what I'm saying? But like, this is our problem in Nashville. When it comes to different organizations, political organizations, grassroots organizations, people want to be uniform and not unified. Like, for instance, right?
That's okay.
I got on the Gideon's Army shirt, right? But I'm the founder of the 200-man stand. I done put in work for the Equity Alliance also. And then and all these are great organizations. Yeah, shout out to the Equity Alliance, Tequila and Charlene.
Yeah, for sure.
Some powerful ass sisters. But I'm just talking about as a whole, and all the other organizations out of name, we got to learn how to, not saying we don't, but we got to learn how to come together and unify without having the same brand on, you know what I mean? Because it's like you got the Marine, the Army, the Navy, whatever, they separate branches, but it's like these it, but when they come together, they're official, you know what I'm saying?
They the military or whatever we call them.
It's the same in the streets. When you dealing with niggas our age and our generation with the rap music or business owners or whatever, niggas don't know how to unite because we got contempt and jealousy and hating our heart for each other. And unfortunately, there's a lot of niggas out here who... pillow talking gossip. Like, I could never sit up with two men like y'all and talk about another man.
Another person.
Even if I had issues with the man, you know what I'm saying? If I speak on them, I'm gonna either shut the fuck up or I'm gonna speak from a positive light. Because whatever issue I got with a man, I'm gonna try to reach out to him and pull up on him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, and that let you know, this is what I'm finna start pushing too as far as voting. If you ain't talking about reparations, that mean cut that check.
There we go.
We ain't gotta be if we sick. We don't want to hear that shit about we mentally sick. We might need to educate them for give our sick ass a check.
We'll figure it out.
Because we'll figure that shit out once we get our check. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna push is I'm gonna let these people know because like they finna start coming out of communities because it's voting season. You know what I'm saying? And Republicans and Democrats was in power when our people were slaves. So ain't no one group of black people represent Democrats, one represent the Republican as if. This ain't the same.
Hey, what they say, Hambino, left wing, right wing, same bird.
Come on, man, same bird.
You can't separate them, man.
So we gonna communicate K-Tile aunties and everybody who be voting and let them know, hey, look, what have your vote ever direct? How have your vote directly benefited you and your family? It's never did that.
I'm sorry. I always say that. My mother says that when have a vote changed the household? When have the vote changed the income?
So let me tell y'all what I hear about this a lot, y'all. And I'm a firm believer in hold your vote hostage until a motherfucker can give you something tangible, right? So, but this is what I hear. Your ancestors died for you to have the right to vote. Your ancestors died for you to vote. And what I tell people is, my ancestors died for me to have the right to choose to vote.
Yes,
you see what I'm saying? So I'm not finna go out and give it like that's prostitution in a sense.
You forcing me to come out.
I'm just going out, and a lot of black people want to be a part of something.
Which ancestors though? If they talking about the Martin Luther King ancestors,
I guess.
Our ancestors, Nat Turner them wasn't dying to vote.
Wasn't nobody wanted to vote.
Got to get the fuck away from this system. We ain't trying to die to vote. The fuck? Vote for what?
I want to go back.
Man, look here, freedom ain't nothing you give a person free. We're gonna take our motherfucking freedom.
Now freedom ain't something freedom is something that's free and it's mine. So you ain't taking it if I gotta I'm not gonna go vote because it's something to do. like you said, I want to know what I'm voting for.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I make my wise decision on what I'm doing.
Man.
I wouldn't give a fuck who the president is, who the governor is, whoever is. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a knower and a believer in that power called God. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna trip if, like, you got niggas mad at Trump, right? Mm-hmm. But praise Joe Biden. That's retardation. That's a sickness. You feel me?
He did the crime.
You know what I'm saying? See, like, we penitentiary niggas. You feel me? So we in jail. We be in the unit with white supremacists.
Oh, most definitely.
So like we know how to operate with people who don't like niggas. But it's a respect level. You feel me? You keep that shit over there.
Yes.
And we gonna do business.
Yes.
And you gonna get them involved. And depending on where you at, you already know the rules and regulations to this shit. You gonna move how you supposed to move. So when I see Trump, I respect anybody that's straight up. If they loud with this shit, like, yeah, this is what I represent, fucking nigga. If that's what he gonna say, I say
this, Hambino. I say, give me my white supremacy on the platter, right? I always say this, like they say that like Trump is gonna let you know, I don't fuck with y'all. I don't fuck with you niggas. But I feel like Joe Biden is gonna is like Joe Biden will instead of strong arm raping you, Joe Biden will try to slide something in your drink. He's gonna drug you. If Trump gonna rape you, man, Trump gonna just grab your ass and say, come on,
I'm gonna choke you.
Yeah, come on with it.
Biden is going to try to put that. And I saw plenty of stuff about Biden. I didn't really it was my decision, and I was like, I don't like Biden because so many things popped up that I seen Biden approve. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you, if you don't vote for Biden, you going back to slavery. It's like, slow down, auntie. Slow down.
Yeah, slow down, because I ain't going back to slavery like that.
All skin folk ain't your kin folk. So I don't give a fuck about no black woman or no black man that's in office unless they represent the black nation. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because all skin folk ain't your kin folk. You got a bunch of Oreo cook ass niggas in there. They black on the outside, white mentality. You hear me? White in the middle. When I say white in the middle, they got that white supremacist mentality because they are avatars of white supremacists. So they gonna come in here, you know, it's gonna be all kind of catfish fries and watermelon and chicken dinners that the Kamala Harris's and the Joe Biden and them and
I didn't agree with
niggas
Kamala
gonna be in there
Harris.
like, ooh, just eat the chicken and the biscuits and all that type of shit. And,
so that's good shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
We need our own system, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, my message is this right here. Respect any man or woman. Respect any system, respect any law. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah. Be respectful, but respect what you stand for too. Yes. So I ain't never worried about bills that's being passed because if it come a time in a day that whatever's going on makes it unsafe for my family, I'm gonna stand for my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kill for my family. I'm gonna die for my family. I'm gonna go to jail for my family. So I don't give a fuck who a president is, what a bill is. Yeah. If I don't like your bill, fuck your bill. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't make me take no vaccination. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just speaking, I got kids. I got a 10-year-old son, a 4-year-old son, a 21-month-old daughter who never been vaccinated. My 4-year-old son, he finna be 5 in November, never in his life ate flesh. You know what I'm saying? And
Congrats, that's dope.
And I'm teaching them how to be gods. And then I have 8 children. I got 24-year-old, 23-year-old, 22-year-old, 18-year-old. And guess what? Say whatever the fuck you want to say about me. But my kids ain't a part of the problem. Man, I ain't throwing no smut on nobody else. Now I'm just saying I'm a parent because a lot of us be out here with the bullshit because we ain't had the right parenting. So they blame everything on the young niggas as if the young niggas done raised themselves.
Yeah.
So you saying your kids ain't out, even your older kids, they ain't out here with the switch with the 50 round.
Man, I wish that man, I pull up on them.
And I say that, but that's what I say though.
Man, it's gonna be like this. If my son then was like that, man, I'm gonna bump down on him on some real shit.
Exactly.
And you finna fall in line, or you ain't my son.
Exactly.
I got a cutoff point for any human being on this earth.
That's me.
I just ain't gonna cut God off.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn who you is. I cut your ass off if it's detrimental to what I stand for.
That's
so
powerful.
My kids ain't gonna be out here misrepresenting
what I stand for.
No, not even what I stand for. Misrepresenting God, just being directly disrespectful to God and act like you finna be a child of mine. Hell no, my kids gonna fall in line.
Yeah, that's
they know their dad don't give a. Man, I don't play about that shit.
But that's real, man. Look, now this is
all
what
graduated too. Phil, we can put that shit up.
Now he ain't gonna put. See, they don't put the highlight. Like I said this earlier, they don't. They whisper your accomplishments, but they scream loud on your failures.
A man is known by who his enemies is. So if y'all look at me, who is my enemies? the media.
Yeah, fair with.
The system.
The system. Yeah.
It was police up there being negative stuff. So look who my enemies are.
Yeah.
And they judge me by my enemies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't beefing with one nigga from Nashville.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't give a fuck what didn't happen back in my past. I'm cool with the consequences of whatever may happen based on anything I done ever did in my life. I'm cool with that situation, but I ain't beefing with one man in Nashville, Tennessee. I ain't got an issue with one rapper in Nashville, Tennessee. You hear me?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who beefing with each other. That's they war.
That's
you know
me.
what I'm saying? If it's two people I know that's at war with each other, best believe I done had a conversation with both of them. And if they still want to go at each other, that's on them. Shit, my hand is out of it. But when one see me, they know that we like this. The other see me, we like this, and I'm out the way.
Yeah. I ain't picking no side. I ain't doing nothing. I'm cool. I'm cool with that.
And we make everything a competition. That's why it can't be ain't nobody. Like all these young niggas out here, these young guys out here doing this rapping, they need to be embraced more and sponsor more. Like people need to take them on the wing and let them be the
let them soar.
It's a young man's world.
Yeah, let them soar.
All right, real quick though, how do we do that? So a person like me, I'm damn near 40. My brother in his 40s. We all 40s around that age, man. What can we do to the young brothers, rappers, the young street guys, or the young brothers that's going the wrong way? What can we do? Our age demographic, Ham. What can we do?
The same thing that other presidents do. You know, Putin might not fuck with Biden, and they might not fuck with the president of China, but they still got to have conversations. You know what I'm saying? Because the war can get real. So whoever really call himself a big homie who got the little homies out here, because it's a young man, these young niggas, man, they to be honest, it's probably 2% of OGs that these young niggas even respect. They don't give a fuck about they no past shit you done in the past when they doing that shit right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it need to be people that's influential in their lives to be able to sit them down and we all be like, if y'all got some young niggas, you got the east side, the west side, I got the south side, just hypothetically speaking, you feel me? I'm gonna talk to my people. Y'all talk to y'all people. We talking to each other at the same time. And then it can't just be talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Gideon's Army, we'll give ourselves our own damn flowers, even though we ain't on that type of stuff right there. But I've been in Nashville damn near 44 years. I ain't never seen a Gideon's Arm out here.
Yeah.
And I know ain't nobody else ever seen a Gideon's Arm out here. So when you see people out here that's willing to, man, we done been caught in the middle of shootouts. Trying to make a difference. Yeah. And what they do, slander our name, because they fear that. They fear anybody who can unify the people. And this is a message to the parents. Like whoever got Ja Morants and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And shout out to Ja Morant. Like, it's preachers and their wives who have children that go astray. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even preachers, but it's good parents who work hard, be a good example, but their kids go astray to something that's destructive to their lifestyle. And that's because, listen to me closely, it's a real power out here, and it's called influence. The power of influence is what guides people into the directions of the choices they make, the decisions they make. You feel what I'm saying?
GPS to my life.
So, like, you know, we had parents that taught us, or people around us that taught us. We knew what they were telling us was right, but it was other influence that we respected more that led us to sell dope, led us to rob, led us to this, led us to that. And it's the power of influence. Like Ja Morant, 23 years old. He flashing a gun on social media, and I understand the NBA don't want nobody doing that, so you can't do nothing but respect. That's their guidelines. That's their rules.
That's a private company.
That's policy.
So, but at the same time, we can't slander the brother. He's 23 years old with $200 million.
With $200
if you'd have gave me $200 million at 23 years
with
old,
a camera,
ain't no telling what kind of nuclear weapons I would have been trying to do to destroy my people.
I say this right here, man. We got to remember this. We always got to remember this. I say that. I look at Ja Morant as he's 24 years old, $200 million with a camera. When we was little, we didn't. They did. When we was little, it was a piece of candy that satisfied us to not, act a fool in church or whatnot. Nowadays, it's a phone to pacify you. Everybody's picking up a phone to record. We're in a recording culture. This is what happens when these influences of NBA young boys on. he forget that he know how to dunk on people. He'll grab a strap.
And
I'm not mad at him.
And be a young boy, young God too.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I wasn't upset at Ja Morant. What I was upset was just like this the NBA. The NBA got these policies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's deep, man.
That's the difference between Gideon's Army Violence Interrupters and the Metro Police. You know what I'm saying? Like, we understand our people. So we ain't coming into no neighborhoods trying to get nobody locked up. We understand them. We trying to resurrect them from that mental death that I once was suffered from. Yes. That I found the cure to, and I got the cure to this disease. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Ja Morant, like, we gonna let him know we got his back, but then we gonna deal with accountability.
For
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? Because like if you go to the arm, you go to the arm when you're 18. By the time you're 23 years old, you got high stripes, high rankings, a war man, an intelligent war man, you know what I'm saying? Where you don't be making foolish decisions. So in the human being, it's the most immaculate creation that's created. So we are intelligent beings. Yeah. So he just need to just come into himself, learn about his God self. Because when niggas riding around with these sticks, they ride around talking about, I'm finna go kill this whole ass nigga. I'm finna go kill this bitch. They ain't walking around talking about, I'm finna go kill his brother. I'm finna go kill his God. Yeah. So when you ain't got no self-value, when you don't value yourself, it's hard for you to value somebody else. You hear me? Yeah. And I'm talking about, that's a tactic that war people use. When they fight in other countries, they name them kunks or whatever just to dehumanize them. And it's easy to kill. Somebody like, you feel what I'm saying?
So we went to Iraq and called them insurgents. Shit. I like this, Ham. Let me say this, though, in closing, because we do got to wrap it up. But I do want to say this, though, Ham.
Good shit. Shit.
I don't speak for all black people in Nashville, but I will say, man, we see the work that Gideon's Army do. We see the work that you do, man. We see the work that a lot of these organizations do, man. We never demonize y'all. No. I looked at the Phil Williams shit, and every fucking clip I watched, I said, that's bullshit. My brothers and sisters are under attack. That's bullshit. I never once looked at it and said, oh, man, lock them up, or these are criminals. I didn't. So I want you to know, Sister Rashida, all y'all to know, man, that we got y'all back. You feel me?
For sure.
Sometimes it may not seem like it may not look like it, brother, but we see y'all, we see what you're doing, we respect it, and we got y'all back. We will protect Gideon's Army at all costs.
For sure, brother. Man, and that's our 100. Mushy moment right there.
That's 100.
Our mushy moment is Gideon's Army, man. We will be right here. We will protect. We will not let people slander, put smut on names. We know what real is, and we also know what the fake is. And man, we love this right here. This is something that we love. Off the top, we gotta make sure you come alive.
We gotta bring the brother back.
We gotta give you 2-3 hours.
Yeah, this is dope.
No, for sure.
Listen, man, I just want to say, I want to let y'all know a beautiful thing about life is, right? It's death. Like, you know what I'm saying? The most god awful thing I ever went through in my life was when I lost my nieces Samara and Samaya. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got shot in their head. Mama got shot, which is my sister. You know what I'm saying? And that's the worst thing, you know, I ever been through in my life. And I'm just saying that to say, like y'all say y'all got my back, and I appreciate that. But see, like with me, I live a life where I'm so free right now because death is part of the situation. Like, that's something we all got in common. What you gonna do? Kill me? What you gonna do? Lock me up, man? That's a part of this shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going into this fight understanding if me doing right for myself, my family, my community brings me death or jail, I'm coming with that thing with a smile.
I appreciate it.
Deep.
I appreciate it. It's the Hambino.
This is what we need. This is what we talking about, y'all. This is the culture conversations that we talk about. This is real talk. This is the thing that I want everybody to understand. This is a deep conversation, man. Hambino, let these people know where they can find you at, bro.
Okay, so listen.
Go ahead.
I don't want to waste time on where you can find me. You hear me? Find God, you find me. But shout out to Nashville, Tennessee. I'm talking about all the, man, look here, Nashville. I went to the federal penitentiary, so I was around a man from every city, every state, every country, every continent. And there's some real beautiful, powerful brothers from every city, every state, every continent, country, culture, walk of life, whatever.
Yeah.
The most powerful man I ever met is from Nashville, Tennessee. And we all don't get along, but I'm telling you, man, look here, the Starlitos, man, the Young Bucks, you know what I'm saying? The Sean Goddess, the Quanta Cash, the Cook-Up Bosses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All these brothers right here, man, look here, man. And more. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Los Ghosts.
The little things, all the little young, the young ones and shit like that, man, look here, man. You know, He who is without sin cast the first stone. We can't stone each other because all of us got some shit on us, you hear me? And we done had to clean up. So shout out to my city, Nashville. And the day we unite is the day we take over all this shit.
Y'all heard him, man. Let's take over, man. Let's just get together, man. Y'all already know what we doing. My name Lano XL, man. Listen, man, get money, stay true, get money.
And y'all know what I say, man. If nobody told you today that they love you, let me be the first person to tell you that I love you, I love you, I love you. You're beautiful, family. Peace.
I love you too. Shout out to Big Frizz, shout out to LT, free Lil Hub, free Monster Deuce, free Tojo, rest in peace to the young guy Cleveland, and then some.
There we go, man. Peace, y'all.
K9, free K9.